Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Stephen the Stag Skelly here. I'm a cage fighter, kickboxer, and also I dabble in a bit of Kung Fu and Taekwondo and all sorts of other little martial arts styles. And I tend to present in these nice little shirts. Any road. I'm down scrolling through Facebook today. I wasn't even intending to make a video, but I come across this, and to be honest, pardon me, there's some lessons to be learned from this. Some lessons to be learned. I'll play it in full, let you watch it, and then I'll do my little commentary over it. Oof. And that's as much as seen of it. So let's analyse it now from the beginning. So obviously these two gentlemen have come into a bit of an altercation. It's turned into a bit of a fight. This gentleman on the right hand side, he looks to be trained. With all the bouncing, I would say he's probably got some Taekwondo training from him. I'm not sure about kickboxing or anything like that because his hands are down. I think if he were well, more of a kickboxer, I think he'd be more moving with his head and bobbing stuff. Now I've got this linear bounce, throws this reverse side kick into the gentleman. This is running into him, fires him off, and in comes this hero here. You know, blindsides him, takes him clean out, and he runs in straight pot kick because he's out, he's unconscious, he's vulnerable. There's nothing he can do to stop that. And this gentleman's obviously still angry with it for whatever reason, and also a bit of a coward. And also could have potentially been serving life in prison because that's how people die. Now, thankfully, the gentleman on the floor has fetched a buddy with him, or it might just be a random fellow in the crowd who runs over and takes Cowboy out with a good cracked at jaw. Do you know what actually bothers me about this is this gentleman just gets away with it. Just gets away with it. But what lesson do we learn from that? Lesson 1, don't get into street fights. Do not get into street fights. Just don't do it. You win every fight you don't get into. This is what's going to happen. And I won't even defend MMA here. I won't defend kickboxing. I won't defend any art out there. What happened to him would have happened to anyone. That could have happened to Chuck Liddell. There was no way he could have seen him coming. And boom, it's out like that. He could have been tough. Could have been tough as nails. But a shot you don't see hurts twice as much. And he's just out like a light. I know there's some arts that claim to test to train in this kind of scenario, but even if you do them kind of arts, don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself, because when you train that in your gym, you're still aware that someone at some point in that drill is going to run up and throw a hit at you. People that train for multiple opponent fights, you're still aware that there's multiple opponents there. You know it's going to happen. He didn't know that was going to happen. He was focused on one person and one person only, and that's who we were fighting. So don't get yourself too comfortable with that. Just don't get in street fights. Now, the fellow was lucky because while he fetched a friend, he also, the gentleman on the floor also obviously either fetched a friend or there was someone in the area to help out, and he sparked this coward and potentially saved his life. You don't want to be in that position, people. Fighting, it's just dangerous. Just keep it in the bloody dojan, keep it in the dojo, keep it in the ring, keep it in the cage. If you don't have to fight, don't. And most of the time it's avoidable, most of the time it's ego. And yeah, I've had people screaming in my face. I've had people shouting about and trying to show they're hard. There's no to prove by knocking him clean. I would imagine that the fellow on the floor would have wiped him out if the fight had continued. No doubt. But he fetched a friend. Multiple opponents tend to be the one. Don't get into street fights. That's what we take away from this. Thank you for watching. Learn it all, forget it all, make your own way.